Bonjour à tous et merci d'être là. C'est un plaisir de vous retrouver pour une nouvelle leçon. My name is Alicia and today we'll be talking about spelling and pronunciation. After this class, the typical mistake I've been hearing for years now, you won't be allowed to make them anymore. So it's like typical confusion between two words that pretty much are pronounced the same. So they're also pretty much written the same, but they obviously don't mean the same thing at all. So some of them, I'm sure like some of them you'll be like, oh yeah, true, I do that actually, I'm confused with these. One is, a typical one, is like magasin and magazine. So one is a nasal one that goes with S, magasin, and means like a shop. Like mon oncle a un magasin de vêtements, ou un magasin de chaussures, ou un magasin de souvenirs, whatever you want, any type of shop could work. That's magasin, kind of synonym of boutique, magasin. And the other one is magazine, so you can hear the N because there is a final E. So magazine, written with Z, not S, magazine with Z. And that's a magazine, you say exactly the same in English, no? So it's like une revue, un magazine. Okay, so that's not the same at all. You could have any type of magazine. They're usually like very short kind of reading. There could be weekly magazine or monthly magazine, that depends. Hebdomadaire or mensuel. And the topic might be anything. Un magazine auto, un magazine de mode, un magazine de gastronomie, un magazine de culture, un magazine de... whatever. And if you have a hobby, I'm sure you can find a magazine de jeux vidéo ou un magazine de poterie, whatever you like. So that's magazine, that's something you read. Magasin is a place you go. D'accord? Donc je suis allée au magasin de mon oncle cet après-midi, puis j'ai acheté un magazine à la librairie. Magasin, nasal with S, magazine with a sounding N and Z. D'accord? Magasin, magazine. Another classic is cousin, coussin, cuisine, cuisine. I'm going to separate them in two categories actually. Cousin, coussin. So clearly here you're usually confused between the two types of S that we have. We have the sounding S and the snake S that you do not hear. So Z and S. Cousin is a relative, someone from your family. It's your cousin. So cousin, and it's a boy, cousin. And coussin is a pillow, a cushion, like something you used to sleep on, or something you have on the sofa to put your head on it or to be comfortable. Coussin, cushion, pillow. And cousin, that's the person from your family. And it's a boy, cousin, your cousin. D'accord? Cousin, coussin. Cousine, cuisine, same, very common. So cousine, it's the girl, like the cousin but girl. Cousin, cousine, one is nasal and the other one you can hear the N because you've got the final E that makes the N sound. Cousin, cousine. Cuisine with a closed U, cuisine is the kitchen. D'accord? Cousine, cuisine. And cuisine, something in the middle with U and E, does not exist. You need to choose cuisine or cuisine with a closed U. Another difficult one, roue and rue, that comes from the closed U, the French U, that's not easy to pronounce. So roue is a wheel, les roues de la voiture, and rue is a street. Okay, so it's better if you can avoid the confusion. We can understand you if you say that you live 4 roues de la fraternité. Yeah, I understand that you don't live like on the 4th wheel of... No, I understand that you live like on the street, but on that street. But you try to remember that it's a closed U. Rue, and then when you add an O after the R, then you create another word, roue, and that's a wheel. Let's go back quickly. Magasin, magazine. Cousin, coussin. Cousine, cuisine. Roue, rue. I have two more. And that's it for today. Well, there are many others I could give you, but already if we manage to get rid of these or to practice these ones, amazing. These one are two verbs. Voir with the. Remember that to make the sound the, you need to use your teeth and your lip. Voir, that's to see, to look. Voir, v. Okay, with no E at the end. Voir, V-O-I-R. And boire. So to make the sound B, of course, I only use lips. Boire. With final E. Boire. Okay? So voir without E at the end, remember, is to see or to look. And boire, not pronounced boire or boire, no, boire, even though you've got a final E for this one, just like that, is to drink. D'accord? So the confusion is when you use it in present simple, je vois, je bois, you really need to be clear with your BV pronunciation. In infinitive, of course, je veux boire un spectacle, you want to drink a show. No, I want to... Ah, tu veux voir un spectacle? Yeah. Okay, je veux voir une bière, you want to see a beer? No, I'd like to drink it. Ah, tu veux boire une bière. It's not the same. D'accord? Boire, voir, and then of course when you use them in participe passé. Bu, vu. So they have the same very short participe passé that ends in U, closed U. But again, if you are not clear with your BV, you say anything. J'ai bu, so I've seen instead of I drunk, and I've drunk instead of I've seen. That creates like weird sentences sometimes. And one last one, I will just give you the sentence. Ma grand-mère aime la grammaire. Ma grand-mère, nasal, in two words. So my grandma, aime la open A, no nasal and double M, grammaire, grammary. No, grammar. My grandma loves grammar. Ma grand-mère aime la grammaire. Yeah, not the same pronunciation. One is nasal, one has a double M, but an open A, normal. So grand-mère, grammaire. All right. That's all for today. You will find, of course, exercises and videos and things to practice the pronunciation, both the pronunciation and the spelling and the new vocab, if there is any new vocab through these words, on ingoni.com with the worksheets and exercises and videos and podcasts. And I hope this was useful and allowed you to clarify a little bit some doubts that you might have had in the past, like I'm very confused between all these words because they sound the same, pretty much, but not the same. So if you have the writing well, the spelling correct, it might help. And then I guess it's just, as I'm always telling you, practice, practice, and practice again. Nasal, non-nasal, s, z sound, the u and the u, like the closed one, and of course b, v. I think like English people don't have much problem with that, but it's very normal, for example, for Spanish students to have a little bit of a confusion because they have a letter that's right in the middle. It's between the B and the V. So there is no real V and no real B, aggressive B. So it's difficult sometimes for them to really dissociate the B with only lips, and V, where you need the teeth to make the sound properly. All right, thank you very much for your attention, and I see you very soon for a new class. Bye bye. Merci, à bientôt.